Hi Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Welcome to your July 2023 tarot reading, and I hope that you all enjoy that life has been treating you well. Let's see what messages the divine has for you guys for this month. You have the King of Swords and you have the Hanged Man. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, as well as Pisces energy coming through. It feels like you're going to be having a lot of truths that come into you. And it's not necessarily that you need to do much with a lot of these truths that are coming in. I feel like these are things that you were waiting for that finally come into you. Maybe there was something that you were seeking or waiting around to have or obtain or to go to or through, something like that. It could be involving travel. Just this King of Swords and how it's depicted. I feel like, definitely an explorer type of an energy coming through for you, Capricorn. A lot of good things coming in, but you seem to be worried. You might be a little bit nervous or anxious, feeling like there's a lot to get through or done, thinking a lot, but processing things very well. I feel like there's a situation here where there's somebody who is constantly thinking about you or having divine awakenings about you. And it's like helping their lives, but it's also giving them a lot of worry when it comes to you. Somebody could be afraid of losing you, or a relationship or a connection with you. I feel like you're on somebody's mind a lot. Somebody's very conflicted. It feels like an outside source that maybe this person saw might be affecting how they treat you during this time. They could be very affectionate, tad bit like worried at night. Three of Cups in the reverse, the Temperance. King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. Wow. It's a lot of people coming through here, Capricorn. But I feel like you're getting away from childish situations that weren't serving you. And there's like a pattern around you of other people kind of being affected by this energy too. With the Temperance here, I feel like you're going to be choosing to have more groundedness in your life. And that's why you get a lot of balance. I'm also seeing here that there was somebody possibly like juggling a situation either around you or something that you were involved in, getting handled or taken care of. King of Cups energy and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's somebody here in the situation who is jealous of something that they had, but they didn't treat it properly, and now they want another opportunity to arise back in this person's life. They're worried about the way that the other person is viewing them or their mindset towards them. And it's crazy because I feel like this is the same person who might have mentally abused this person or been a part of that, but also is trying to criticize it or claim that they're concerned about it. It's bullshit, really. I also feel like somebody's going to get away from people who just didn't see their worth before and just quickly like cut it off. I feel like somebody's moving on to better and just recognizing like that the angels are guiding them towards better. Emotional maturity, stability seems to be coming in. Somebody might be getting like a emotional support animal or something like that during this time. A lot of affection in that way. Queen of Pentacles, you're going to choose to start nurturing yourself a lot more, caring for yourself a lot more, going places and doing things. I feel like you're viewed as being a lot better, Capricorn. And I also see your attractiveness improving, but I feel like you don't really care about those things. You seem to be very spiritually connected to yourself during this time, after having a lot of encounters with some fake people, but also you're in a lot of happy circumstances, but there's somebody attempting to try to make you a little bit sad or trying to dim that light ever so slightly. So it's like you're taking everything very seriously in comparison to how happy you really should be feeling, because it's someone's intention to do that to you. So just be very mindful. Yeah, somebody wants to cause you a tower, but it's like you could be allowing the tower to fall anyway, because the tower involves them. There was people on that tower, so you know what I mean. You got the Four of Wands, yeah. Something about happiness being affected here. Happy home, happy family. Some of you guys, happy marriage and relationships, or, your life just changing and taking off for the better. I feel like there's a lot that people don't know about your life right now, and it's very good that you keep it that way, because it's been very masterful and it's led you to a lot of security and abundance, and it's just going to grow and expand further and further, Capricorn, the further we get into July and even into August, really. I get where there's something about your success improving, your ratings and how you are handling yourself is vastly improving as well. And I also feel like you have good fortune in your favor because of like your offerings to the divine or how you connect with source. I feel like you're very different. You're not greedy. You're not greedy, energetically speaking. And I also feel here in a time where there's a lot of people who are happy for you. You're happy, but you're more interested in like the long-term stability. You feel me? Like you're not about to stop just because you got a few of the things that you desired or needed. It feels like you're heavily invested in keeping it for the long-term justice here. I also see that you're going to be very happy and satisfied with how something goes in your favor with justice here. It could have to do or be involving a legality situation, but also a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, another Pisces, another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, excuse me, or a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries here. I get, could be Pisces too, because that was the one that came out. I'm getting here some of you guys are being led to marriage, unions, happiness, but also hearing a good word about situations concerning people that you moved away from and chose happiness from, liberated yourself from. I say that because it's a white horse and it's a nude woman riding it. It's about freedom. It's about expression. It's about you leaving. Some of you guys could have left a situation under emergency, like you felt like you were threatened by this person a whole lot. This person tried to manipulate your life for a very long time, and they had the hold on you for so long that when you finally released it, you know, you had to do what you had to do. Eight of Cups, I can't make it up. I felt somebody like having to get away from a situation that they were awestruck by. Like, you had to get the hell out of Dodge when you had to go. So if you had to leave in the middle of the night with no clothes on and just drive, that's what the fuck you had to do. You know what I'm saying? If there was some crazy situations that occurred or happened to you, Capricorn, I feel like you're going to get blessings from that. It could even be like an exaggeration, but the energy just feels that way. Like, that's how somebody really is making you feel now that you know who they became. The Tower's at the bottom of this deck too that I'm going to clarify with. So, you know, that just lets you know, like, and also I feel like this person is jealous of your happiness. They would never want to give you what you deserved, wanted, and needed, but they always want to come back in a Lazarus energy. All right? I feel like this person is finally going away or getting away from you for some reason. You'll be at peace about it too. Two of Wands here on the King of Swords. I feel like there's major change that is bound to happen, and you are qualified or dignified enough to make the right choices that you need to. So if you need to change your mind in the future, you can go ahead and do that too, with the Two of Fire here. And the Nine of Fire. I feel like there's something about a person that's coming up that does not completely ring with you, with the Priestess coming through. This is something that is bringing you to heightened awareness that you're not necessarily sure on how to take the proper action towards yet. Three of Cups, Queen of Earth, King of Air, Six of Cups. This could have something to do with an air sign here, a water sign. I feel like there's a person here that you find that you're happy around, but this person is kind of changing your love language or how you connect with other people, and you're learning how to trust them. But there is something that comes up about this person where it's like they're definitely different than what you dealt with before, and you don't know if like how you compare to who they've been with, Capricorn. It feels like something like that, like the Empress on the Nine of Swords. Just like how somebody views you, they feel like, Capricorn, I feel like somebody feels like they don't deserve you. I'm going to be real honest. It's a new person too. Like you got old people, because I was about to say an old person, but they make me feel like it's multiple now. So that's why I said old people and a new person feeling this way. But there's somebody who's feeling you for the positive, like they've been treating you well. You feel an equal, mutual give and take with this person. You've been treating them well. And there's some sort of worry about someone just feeling like they don't add up, especially if someone is young or younger than the other person here. Emperor energy here. King of Fire and the Three of Swords. Yeah. And also, I feel like they said PYT, so pretty, young, tempting, something like that. Like you hot. Somebody could be very nervous in how people approach you when they're not around, or like, child. Seven of Air in the reverse. There's going to be some truths that come out. Some people who are going to have to hold their tongue when it comes to a lot of the manipulative shit that they were saying about you with the Three of Cups in reverse. It's the things that made you might not have known that people were thinking it or saying it, or somebody wanted to talk behind your back at one point in time, but you proved them wrong. But you don't really care about the proving them wrong. It's like you're happy to just be doing better and becoming a better person. And like when I say you've leveled up, bro, like you have. You have. And you don't really care that certain people don't see it no more. Like, you really don't. You become so real with yourself, and your connection with yourself is so strong that you realize that a lot of people were just attempting to sabotage you anyway. So you had to get this victory on your own, and that's why you got the Six of Wands here on the Temperance. You found peace in just being successful by yourself and just choosing to... It's not you doing your own thing, because you doing your own thing does not mean that we're always making the wisest choice. I feel like you, Capricorn, kind of took some time, sat by yourself, figured a lot of things out on your own. You know, if you were in a toxic relationship, you took that time to separate and to completely heal for a very long time, maybe a few years or something like that. With strength here, like I feel like you built to yourself, and you're building yourself to be more confident, wise, stronger, braver, more honest. You know, the passion for you is definitely growing. Your self-love is definitely growing, and so other people find you to be a huge hot commodity with the Temperance and the Six of Wands. Like, that's a very, very, very desirable person. Like, people are eating their words up. There's a lot of people who are regretting the way that they treated you too. Your intuition is growing and expanding too. And you have Capricorn energy on the King of Cups, which is the intuitive card I was picking up on. Not only are you emotionally stable here, we see where you have people who are wanting to put in the effort in working with you, creating nice relationships with you. Real, genuine, authentic relationships are coming through too, Capricorn. Especially for those of you who were struggling with player-like energy or something like that. You finally have somebody who is really genuinely, authentically in your life, you know, who they want to be your only boy toy. You know, they want this to be like, this person may want to marry you, okay? Or like they want to invest in you. They might want to move in with you. Yeah, there's something about putting an ending to like different living situations as well in the future. Because I feel like this person needs you. They might be a very sexually inclined person. This person, they wake up feeling like God. What? I'm not gonna get into y'all personal life. They might wake up feeling like Godzilla and all they need is you, or something like that. You know what I mean by Godzilla? Like if it's a guy, Dion Brick type energy, you know, she wake up and is nice and warm and yummy. You know, that type of energy. Like it makes you really put an ending to anything that was challenging your authority, your ability, your relationship. I see you putting an ending to anything that is challenging any of these areas for you, or even your money. There's going to be some folks intimidated by your money, your success, because they might be working like triple what you work, Capricorn, but not even making half of what you make right now. And I feel like you keeping your finances real private too, towards certain people. So there's a lot of people who don't know that about you. Could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, Pisces here with the Knight of Water at the bottom of the deck. You know, people who might have came in to use you for money intentionally. All of those types of relationships are getting halted and stopped during this time, because there's a change of good happiness that's coming into Capricorn's energy. And it says that you're very good. You're very good where certain people have left relationships with you. You good on a lot of situations where people thought you wasn't good. That's really what this Five of Pentacles in the reverse on the Four of Wands means. You're actually happier without them there. All right? And it's crazy because they definitely not matching your energy. Some of them wanting to come back, but also here I get like you just very happily in love, and you have better friendships in your life. You have better people in your life who have more of a concern that is like on go, like how you need, Capricorn, with the Chariot and the Four of Fire. Like if you need somebody to show you that they have that passion for you, that they're willing to ride for you, or that like if something goes on and you need immediate help, like that they would stop what they got going on and come to you. You have people like that that are that trustworthy around you now. Because you had some people really playing games about you, and they were supposed to be like your ride or die people. And I also feel like you get exciting news in a legal situation when it comes to Cancer, possibly, a Libra, possibly, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries too. I feel like this situation with the legalities, I was having a download come in. It's like there might be something that starts to go in your favor. And I also feel like somebody gets called out for a lot of their shit. Because this Four of Wands here again, and the Four of Air, you being at peace. 44 here, meaning you're exactly where you need to be and you're going the way that you need to be. This could be that there was somebody who was rushing you, trying to intimidate you, antagonize you, trying to like blow smoke on you, like they had things going for themselves when they really did not. Challenge and strife could have came to them after you left the situation with them, truthfully speaking. So there might be a lot of stuff that has happened to this person that you're unaware of, but at the time where somebody was really gaslighting you and intimidating you, they could have affected you a whole lot. I feel like you finally get some justice over this person, like true justice, where this person has to leave you in your life alone. You got to expect the best at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and see what else comes out for you guys, Capricorn. I just saw like a smiley face. Sleep on it. Also make sure that you're focusing on your rest. That's what the Four of Swords does mean, you know, being mindful, meditating, you know, being calm with yourself. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of moving parts that take off in July, and it's going to be very important for you to connect with your rest day, to appreciate yourself in your life. I also feel here this change that's coming in for you is something where you will need to meditate a little bit and make sure that you're being guided properly. It'll just make you feel more serene and in the energy a lot better when you need to be. You know, the Capricorns, we take a little bit of time to adapt to things, and I feel like you will be adapting to this change, because the best you rest, the more offerings the divine is willing to give you and to bring into you in good fortune, okay? So accept the gifts, maybe the lessons or the things that are coming in from the universe. Get grounded with yourself. Know that you are worthy and deserve this time to yourself. Make sure that there's nobody trying to force their ways into your life, Capricorn, is what I want to say, because your peace is what's most important. And I also feel like there's people around you while you're in your sleep state, like ancestors, angelic beings. Some of you guys might see this disturbance by like your younger kids trying to get into bed with you or something like that. It usually means there's a sign of like an ancestor around. They're not causing any strife or bad things. You know, they're just trying to make sure that you're okay and well taken care of, all right? So, you know, if you've been having those downloads in your room or feeling like things have been a little bit off, I feel like it's a good spirit in there for the most part for most of you all. So just be mindful, you know, do what you will with that. But just know that they're trying to look out for you, that your angels are that close to you as well. So if there's some wish fulfillment or healing or things that you need, trust me, they're trying to make sure that Capricorn is good. That was your message. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have your energy here for next month's readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.